sell stuff. Had a student of mine, he's like, Lloyd, I've got 16,000 pounds in debt. I said, okay, what's your goal this year? He said, well, in the next 12 months, I'm gonna pay it all down to zero. I'm like, 12 months? What if you could do it in 4 weeks? And it was almost like that thought had never entered his head. He said, oh, that's interesting. I've never thought about that. And I left him on the call and he left and he just pondered that. He came back to me 2 weeks later and he said to me, you know, when you challenged me to do it in 4 weeks instead of a year? I said, yeah. He said, I started telling my friends about that. And so we started thinking about ideas. And I said, isn't that interesting? And what did you discover? And he said, I realized I was driving a really nice car and it had some debt on it, but it also had some equity in it. It means I could have sold it and downgraded it and created some cash. I said, so what'd you do? He said, well, I sold my car. I was like, wow, that's amazing. He said, yeah, and guess how much I paid off? I said, what? He goes, I paid off half of it in just 2 weeks. So here's the lesson here. If you ask better questions, you'll get better answers.